Hey there, banjo friends. Well, this is a song that I did once before a few years ago, but I think it's worth doing again. So I'm going to do it again. Anyway, but before I get started, I just wanted to remind you that if you enjoy these videos, then please do hit subscribe and like and leave me a comment. I love to get comments, and if you have suggestions for other songs that you'd like to see in the series, then let me know. And if I feel comfortable with them and I know them, then I may very well do it. Also, I do have a tip jar. The tip jar is available in the description for this video, but it's also available as a link behind the background image on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure you can see it from a phone, but you could certainly see it if you're looking on a computer. You might have to dig a little deeper if you're on the phone. But anyway, let's get started on this one. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia, wound up on the wrong end of a gun. I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. I was born a rambling man. On my way to New Orleans this morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. Always having a good time down on the bayou. Lord, the Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Okay. Well, I simplify that a little bit by cutting out the extensive solos in it, but you can decide if you want to play around with those or not. But in any event, let's get into the song. So the chorus and the verses are very similar. This one's one that actually starts out with the chorus, and it starts out with a G. Lord, I was, and it goes to an F. Born a rambling man. Now it's got that little in there, which is optional, but that's really a D7. You can do it. You can either do it as a just a single note on like that, or you can do a hammer on a D7. But anyway, so it's. Lord, I was born a rambling man. So that's going from a G to an F. And then it goes to a C. Or a G, rather. Trying to make a living and doing. It goes to a C. The best I can. So it goes from G to a C to a D. Now, I didn't do it when I played it this time, but this is actually a good opportunity to do one of those D suspended chords and throw it in there. You can kind of go. So, and it goes back to C when it's time for leaving. So G and to E minor. Hope you'll understand. Back to C to G. I was born. Back to D. A rambling man. Let's go over that one more time. So it's G. Lord, goes to F. Born a rambling man. Back to G. Trying to make a living, and now goes to C. And doing the best I to D can. Back to C. When it's time for goes to G. Leaving I. Now goes to an E minor. I hope you'll understand. Hope you'll under. Back to C. Stand to G. I was born. Back to D. A rambling man. Now I throw lots of little of those little fill things in there, but those are optional. Now goes to the verse. So the verse leaves out that F. So it's my father was a. So it goes to G to C. Father was a gambler down in Georgia. So G, C, G, G, C, D. So my father was a gambler down in Georgia. G, found up on the rung, and C to D of a gun. Then it goes back to C. I was born in the G backseat of a. Then it goes to E minor. Greyhound bus. Back to C. G. Rolling down highway goes to D. 41. Back to G. So it's rolling down highway 41. G. D. G. Now goes back to that chorus again. Lord, I was born. So now we're going back from the G to the F one more time. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Trying to make a living, and now goes to the C. Doing the best I can to the D. And back to the C. When it's time for leaving, open G. And goes to that E minor. I hope you'll under. Back to the C. Stand. Open G. Then I was born. Back to the D. A rambling man. Now, as for the right hand on this one, at least for clawhammer purposes, or frailing purposes, whichever you prefer, you can do it with a straight frailing strum. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Now I'm doing it with a drop thumb. I'm really just dropping my thumb down to the D string here, the 4th string. So I'm going. Sometimes the D, sometimes the 4th string, sometimes the 3rd string. And then throwing, I have obviously there I'm throwing in the hammer on. So that drop thumb in there is completely optional. You can do the whole thing just as straight frailing strum with some hammer-ons. Just like that. Anyway, you have some fun with that, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.